So, Mr. Britt, thank you for coming in today. What helps you recharge?
Thanks, Doc. I read. I also watch anime, and I have since I was a kid. But even then with that, I just can't even connect anymore.
Very interesting. What do you think of when I say Toga from My Hero Academia?
Toga? Is this some kind of trick, dude?
Just tell me what comes to mind. Best girl of the season that establishes that people with differing vantage points are shunned by society. I see. I'm gonna go ahead and write you a prescription for Call of the Night. However, if you feel too cultured, I'm going to include Vermeil of Gold. That amount of trash should help bring down your culture levels.
1 week later.
Ah, Mr. Britt, how was your prescription work out for you?
Quite swimmingly, Doctor.
Greetings, Nakama, and welcome to a breakdown that entices and captures. Because as we shake off the engagements of the day, it is about time we answer the calls of the night. There have been many series adapted that have taken the world by storm, but after coming off a season that was ruled by the most wholesome of wholesomeness, it was going to take a true juggernaut to stand out within the following season. And led by a tsundere smile, my cultured weebs, we have a new waifu to add to the board of deep, reflective anime characters in the world they reside in. It seems that every once in a while, a story comes along that allows for a deeper look at ourselves and not only what we long for, but having to face understandings that must be reevaluated in the settings that give us the space to do so. Within the brilliant lights of Tokyo, we follow Ko as he journeys into the enticing midnight streets and parks. A slight bit of intrigue slowly spinning into a path, not of fear, but of curiosity when Natsuna discovers him about to partake in some mischief. Within moments, we have the simple yet complex understanding of the narrative at hand. The care taken into the series brings with it the musical talent, art design, and writing to draw in any audience. And more importantly, the time to understand how we focus, we think, we feel. A mirror brilliantly depicted through the directorial skills, Tetsuya Minyanishi and Tomoyuki Itamura. These cultured chads show us how we can begin to understand our restless and questioning selves, and how it can be discovered when the sun goes down. Natsuna's take is something that even one that does not watch anime can understand. This isn't something that is only allotted to the elite. It isn't a platform behest to the educated. Everyone that lives and breathes under the sun and moon can live a satisfied life. And many people that slept well were satisfied with their day. But what about the restless? This isn't a knock at youthful exuberance or a forgotten populace. This is the underlying angst of one's day. Neither positive nor negative. Emotions that urge our bodies onward beyond the time of sleep must be acknowledged. Natsuna's interest in the lad she catches attempting to partake in his first rebellious act is the perfect introduction to the subtlety of the narrative. With each passing night, Natsuna leads Ko through the lights and streets, discussing life, and can find home in verbalization under the full moon. For those that cannot find rest, it is under the gaze of the stars that they must embark. And to ease the distress in their hearts, through booze or comfort, our hearts seek a remedy to the day. And for those cultured weebs that better understand themselves, this all the more allows for a true appreciation of Natsuna's personality. One that causes many of the frustrations that Ko and we go through. This isn't to say that this is some wholesome anime that followed in the steps of Spy Family. Yeah, I didn't say the X, come at me bro. But similar to what we were witnessing to in the spring, this summer's entry alongside Natsuna's and Ko allows us a banquet of the senses. As with the season of Spy Family, each aspect from the visuals to the voice acting to the artwork presents the audience each sequence with an eloquent blend that takes a 23-minute episode into a blur of our life where the feeling that was felt is all that remains. Even when the trailers were spreading around the internet earlier this year, the tune that the scenes were began creating the vibe that would become the cornerstone of this from day one. It was quickly proven as a constant and not just some overproduced hype. And the beat breaks it down. Establishing an environment that brings to life the nightlife of Tokyo, even in the serene quiet of the morning, through a thrilling visual that can show a back alley of a quiet suburb consumed by a canopy of night stars, while pivoting into the city where the stars are replaced by various lights and sounds. And the sounds befitting our voice actors bring the anime already to insane heights. While Ko's nervous youth is perfectly depicted by Gensato, Natsuna Nanakusa is given the perfect sultry tsundere voice by Sora Amamiya. And the sultry is only the tip of the iceberg to what Natsume brings. She isn't thick with multiple C's attached. She isn't overly tall, and even though her hair is pink, that doesn't really set her design apart from the crowd when it comes to waifu us degenerates cultured gentlemen gravitate towards. It is the entirety of Natsume that brings our blood to a boil. A tsundere that can literally lift you off your feet and show you the world from the safety of our arms. The soft bits of crazy eyes mixed with the lovable confusion and frustration at the aspect of love. She is the one us culture weaves have been waiting for. And that is not even to say that anime this season has not lived up to the degeneracy. Vermeil of Gold introduces us to Fate Stay Succubus, while Harem in a Labyrinth in Another World and Black Summoner try to catch all the waifus in ways that are super not okay. And the list of the season's entries for I Can't Believe This Isn't Hentais continues forward. This doesn't go as far as those. This presents us with close desired ecchi without going full interspecies reviewers. The subtlety of how Natsume teases Ko, and by extension us, allows us to find a layer deeper than the culture we all tune in for. And as we turn back to Call of the Night, Ko speaks. How's it going, Nakama? Editing Wayne here, just wanting to say thank you for checking out this video. If you can, go ahead and like and subscribe. It really helps us out and lets us know if we're doing a good job. Also, for you cultured ones out there, go ahead and give me a hashtag Mommy Natsume so I know you're a weeb of culture. Let's get you back to that video, okay? Peace! Alright. Ko speaks to life the essence of why the cultured of the evening may be so restless.
心がとても忙しい。
This isn't to finish this depiction through some trivial shipping lens. This is a reflection at the underlying aspects of our day that may keep us awake into the wee hours in the morning. Cultured as we are subject to the underlying urges of being human.
だからこれからもいろんな気持ちを味わわせてな。楽しい、苦しい、嬉しい、悲しい。お前のすべてを私の
What can come across as simple teasing is an astoundingly honest statement we all must say when seeking to truly fall in love with someone. In today's age, when dating, there's a guise of certain things that must be accomplished to fall in love, or even trying to rationalize our emotions. And for the cultured of us, these are personal attributes that will always be there. And with many of us, and in so many situations, we seek to hide them away. This doesn't mean that you should hijack your work email system and send messages of love shouting your emotions to the rooftops. Instances of overdoing it sets even unhealthier stances and expectations trying to be met in the relationship. What we experience through Ko is a foil to better understand many instances of jealousy, anger, and confusion that may happen when spending time with someone. In these early stages, the endorphins kick in, and similar to Ko, many of what is felt is misread. And when not given the proper time to air that feeling, there can be an instance developing a misunderstanding, an issue that when left unexplored or expressed can lead to further depths of confusion. Call of the Night gives the audience a character to be able to see the silly approaches they may take on. This isn't to shame one seeking to understand their feelings about themselves or those around them. This is a celebration of those trying and those that have figured it out. Similar to the day, the night also presents us a platform for learning who we are, and in many ways, a second chance to make the most out of our lives. We take so much stress upon ourselves to become perfect for those we try to fall in love with. We deny those we seek to be vulnerable with access to the depths of who we are. And we stay up all night wondering, simply, what if? My Nakama, even if you are the most cultured of Chads, you are still human in control of yourself and your future. Unless the cat overlords have officially taken over. And if so, hail. When watching Call of the Night, I implore you to let your guard down. Be excited about what is to come. Get invested in the visuals around. Listen to the words being said and allow yourself to feel how those words impact you. And when you do, the relief of giving it your all, of allowing all of yourself to be in effect, will help give satisfaction to your thoughts as you are able to slumber exhausted and fulfilled. And that, my Nakama, is why you should watch Call of the Night. Hey you! Yeah you! The amazing Nakama that made it to the end of our content. Hi, I'm the Dark Briton with the Runaway Warlords, and I'd like to personally say thank you for being able to check out our video. If you like what we have, go ahead and subscribe. That'll really be able to help you out. If you want to check out another video, we have one right here. And also, we have a lovely playlist for you to check out right there. I'm the Dark Britain of the Runaway Warlords. Thank you so much for being with us on this journey. We'll catch you next time. Peace.